All right, I kid you not. There was a study done a couple of years ago that found that we eat more when our kitchens are messy. And since no one needs a dirty cupboard to add to the rest of life's stresses, let's call in some reinforcement. We have Michael Saunders, the owner of Shelfgenie of Columbus, here to help us organize. Michael, I don't like when I read facts like that, right? Although it gives you incentive.
That's the first time I've heard that one. I'm going to use that.
I know. I was looking yesterday and I was like, well, isn't that the truth? Probably, because you don't want to clean up, you're just adding to the mess, and it's a big cycle. It's awful. So let's talk about what you do. A big thing of what you do too is you go to home shows and let people kind of see what you offer. You've got a few coming up.
Yes, we've been all over the place so far this year. We have two this weekend, but they're both down in Cincinnati. Well, actually, one's the Dayton Home and Garden Show going on at the Dayton Convention Center. And then if you feel like getting away for the weekend down at Dearborn, Indiana at the casino,
hey,
there's a show down there this weekend too.
And then coming up then April 6th through 8th, there is the Columbus Home Improvement Show, so that's in town. And then Eastgate Mall has a home show as well. Yes,
again, that one's down in Cincinnati. That April show will be our last show for the spring here in Columbus.
Okay, so get your family though. If you got somebody down in Cincinnati to come check it out. And I've seen your home show display in person, and we have some video of it too. And I feel like it's a really good chance for people to kind of kick the tires, so to speak, right? They get in it.
Yeah, it's kind of like adults at play.
Yeah.
You know, they get to come in. We have a 10 by 20 kitchen set up with every single thing we could fit into it. You know, every different option we could possibly fit in there, we have.
So they can see everything. I mean, not only obviously all the options, but you've got different colors, different configurations, different appliances.
Yes, I mean, we've got all our different options. We've got our different product lines. So we do have some that you can do in color. And we've got those in there. We've got dividers. We've got both different types of corner, both the blind corner type corner and the Lazy Susan style corner. A pantry, a sink.
Anything that could be in your kitchen or bath or home.
There are a few more things that we can do, but not a lot.
Not a lot. So it's a good chance to come see it. And today we want to talk about the Glide Around, because that's kind of one of your tried and true products that people always, I feel like, get excited about after they realize what it does.
They do. They walk in and they look at this and they start asking questions and they don't realize everything it'll do. So a Glide Around is for a Lazy Susan type corner. So if you have a Lazy Susan and you don't like it, that's where the gliding comes into play. It fits into that style of a corner. It has drawers that pull out, and it also rotates like a Lazy Susan, so you can get to the sides of it where there are wings to store stuff. I kind of call it a Lazy Susan hybrid.
Because it has all the good parts of it that you like, but then it adds so much more storage to it, and I guess just accessibility maybe.
It does. I mean, this is shaped like an octagon, so it's larger than a Lazy Susan. If you have that barrel around the back of your Lazy Susan, don't worry about that. We knock those out all the time to be able to fit our unit in there.
Okay.
If you have doors attached to your Lazy Susan, don't worry about that. We now have a process where we can attach the doors to our Glide Around unit as well, and it'll work just like that Lazy Susan.
And we think of Lazy Susans often in those lower cabinets, but
Yes.
they're also the ability to put those in kind of those upper corner cabinets, right?
Yeah, so if you have that upper corner that's kind of at a 45,
yeah,
we can put Lazy Susans in those upper corners to rotate the stuff to the front so you can get to it.
Okay, so lots of options, as I said, and these are as customizable as every other thing as far as height, size, kind of fitting into your space.
Well, not quite as customizable as our Glide Outs. Our Glide Outs we can build any size.
Oh, gotcha.
These Glide Arounds are such big units that we can't make them any size, but we have 3 sizes of them. I've never walked in where I haven't been able to fit a size in somebody's corner.
Right, because they are pretty standard as far as sizes and cabinets, as far as you can
relatively
come in
standard
and fit your product in
Yes.
there. Okay, and these shelves are sturdy. We're seeing them hold crock pots and all that good stuff.
I mean, the Glide Around unit itself as a whole will hold like 1,000 pounds, but each individual shelf will only hold certain amounts of weight.
Okay, but it's enough for all your stuff.
I have one in my condo and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've seen it in action, and if you want to see it in action, of course, head to one of the home shows, as Michael said, or you can always go to his website, phone number, call him today and kind of have a consultation and figure out what he can do for you and your space. So Michael, thank you.
Thanks for coming or having me.